Fellow scientists, countrymen, women, people in Africa and their diaspora and so on. I've come back to you. My name is Dr. Katali Kalumba. I don't like this titles. I'm Katali Kalumba, right? Those who care to research about me, they can find lots of stuff about me, both in terms of international health as well as public policy making and the challenges of public policy making. The reason why I thought I'd try again is really the experience of listening to young doctors and nurses. And as somebody who has gone through the experience of COVID-19 and come out, at least as I am now, two negatives after I had two positives, um, I'm a little bit more cautious, a little more careful. But still, what I've come to appreciate is the fact that we don't know enough science. We don't have enough science about COVID-19. Um, this is not about, okay, I've got friends in, we're advocating for the importance of Africa and acknowledgement of Africa, the debt that is owed and so on. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. And I'm giving my my life, a very good chunk of my life, to that advocacy. But I do not like or share the view that this is about eliminating the black race. No, I don't. I'm sorry, I have to say that. As a scientist, I don't believe in that. The fact that we don't have enough science, the fact that our science right now is not adequate to protect all of us, is what is challenging us. This is the biggest challenge we need to address, whether you're white, black, yellow, green, wherever. And I've been to every continent you can imagine. I've worked in many institutions of international health as well as in economic institutions within my country and outside. What I'm saying is, let's move out away from this Trumpology, the culture of my own kind is what I'm calling Trumpology, from Donald Trump's mentality. This is about survival as humans, a common humanity which has to survive together. Whether you're in India, Japan, well, I love Japan, particularly Kobe, where you have these earthquakes and then your hotel goes. Australia, Latin America, Iceland, Europe, Africa, Russia, Vietnam, all these places. We need to survive together. It means that we use the science that is available to humanity together. And I don't accept, and really strongly I have a resentment for the patenting of medicaments or vaccines that could help humanity as a totality. I don't accept it. I understand the business part of this. I understand the economics of it. I've read economics as well. Just as I've read law. The problem the pharmaceutical companies are facing is that of finance. Now, how best to show humanity's collective will than pulling up a fund, a global fund, a major global fund to help the pharmaceutical companies do the research, and come up with drugs or vaccines that are effective, efficacious, that can help save humanity. Cost effective, quality assured drugs that can save humanity. That's what we need. We don't need to start pointing fingers at each other. It won't help us. It won't stop the virus. The virus will continue killing us. You can put us in steam. If steaming is working, let's put scientists to research on how well it is working, how effective it is. There's nothing wrong. That's what science is about. It's experimenting. And a scientist does not have or cannot claim knowledge that came from himself or herself, because science is cumulative. You build on the ideas of others, and then bang, something new comes into your head. But because you have been building on the ideas of others and thinking about what they have said. So my simple statement is, let's stop this Trumpology. The Trumpology of saying only my kind must survive. No, that is wrong. The Trumpology of saying no, them versus us. No, that is wrong. We're a common humanity. Sensus communis, as Saul would put it. They share a collective knowledge. We have learned, for example, that these things are important. We have learned that wearing a mask is important in a public place. We have learned that washing your hands so very often is important. We have learned that social distancing is important. But if you really listen to those things, they're behavioral. If you do not address the behavior of people, like Cotton has argued, we, will not defeat this pandemic. It's not just about the viral part. It's not about the biochemical, virological part. It's the behavior of our people. So let's focus on that and educate them about that. Changing behavior. When we change behavior by first projecting images that allow them to understand that these images are real, that COVID is real, that it kills, they'll begin to address their behavior. Wherever they are, whatever color they are. I've survived this challenge with 2 positive tests, 2 negative tests, and hey, I can tell you, it's frightening to think that you can lose your family. You can infect your family if you're not careful. You can leave your loved ones maybe in squalor. I love you all. Please, let's survive together. No one has a monopoly on survival. We all have to survive together. Let's work together. Let's share our knowledge. I love humanity as a totality. Thank you. Should I die, should I go ahead of you, remember, I love you.